I'm going to show you how to do an exercise for the rotator muscles. If you're feeling pain in the top of the shoulder, or if you have impingement, this exercise will help as long as you do it correctly and you do it with the right amount of weight. All right, the rotator muscles are a set of 4 muscles. They are attached at the very top of the shoulder in the ball and socket. Their only job is to stabilize your shoulder in the joint while you're doing exercise. I recommend using a very light weight. I have a 2-pound weight here, a 3-pound weight. I never do this with any more than 5 pounds. So when you're choosing the amount of weight to work with, make sure that you're able to control the motion and that there's no strain in the shoulder. The rotator muscles are not a primary mover like the bicep, the tricep, and other muscles in your body that are meant to do big work. So when you're working these smaller muscles, make sure you're working with lighter weight. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you with the 3-pound weight. You can do this laying on a bench or on the floor. You're going to start out laying on your side. Make sure that your head and your shoulders, your hips are lined up in a straight line. Do not curl up into fetal position like this. This will limit how much you're able to get into your rotators for muscle work. So line your head, shoulders, and hips up. Position your arm in a right angle and bring your upper arm in to your rib cage so your arm is held at your side. If you were standing above your body, you would see that your shoulder and your elbow are in a straight line. Next, you're going to make sure that your hand is braced. Now that means the weight isn't pulling your hand down into a bend. When you go to lift the weight, check to make sure that your hand doesn't flex this direction either, right? So throughout the motion, you're going to try to keep your hand in a flat line and you're going to maintain a 90-degree right angle. It's important to go slow at first with this exercise because when your body is learning how to do the move, you might be shortening or expanding the angle or letting your wrist go funky. So keep that wrist flat, and as you lift the weight, squeeze back into the shoulder blade and lower down nice and slow. Each part of the move is contracting different muscles. As you lift the weight, those external rotators are contracting into the shoulder blade, and as you lower the weight, the internal rotator is contracting. So there's work going on both ways.